We are live. We are live. We are live. We are live. Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy Friday. Let's let everybody in. Let's let everybody in. We are live. We are live. We are live. We are live.
Oh, I hear feedback.
Yep, I got some feedback here.
Got their YouTube volume up. Hey, Francisco's here.
Hey, there it is.
What's up, buddy?
Hey guys, how's it going?
What's happening?
Doing well.
Everybody, come on in.
What's happening on? What's happening?
What's happening?
Hey,
What's
Willie.
happening? Happy Friday. Happy Friday.
Yeah.
Happy Snowmageddon.
Yes, or Ice-mageddon down here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Snow and ice. It's going to be a disaster.
Yeah, it's going to be real interesting, right?
Gary went to the grocery store. She's like, the shelves were bare. I'm like,
Wow.
Oh, don't give me that 79-degree crap.
You know what? Yeah, I don't want to hear that. And Francisco, we don't need to hear, your weather report either. So you keep that to yourself too.
It's very cloudy.
Skies every night.
It's very cloudy here right now, and it's been cloudy for a week. So
it's been very cloudy there in San Diego, California.
yes, it is 63 degrees right now, but it's very cloudy.
I got you beat, brother. 67.
I know. Nice.
6'7". That's all my kid keeps talking about.
6'7", 6'7". But is it cloudy where you are, Scott?
Yeah,
probably.
it is.
You're getting the southern end of that storm, and you're
Yeah.
getting
You
that probably.
know what it is here right now? 4.3 degrees with a wind chill of -12.
Yeah, well, you know what? Nobody told you to live in Terre Haute.
I know
You
it.
know what? Wow.
Even
That's
I
true,
know
though.
better than that. Hey, but by the way, congratulations on your football team.
Hey, yeah. How about that?
Yep.
Boy, they
There
kicked
you
some
go.
ass.
That was a
Yeah.
good game. But that quarterback's awesome, man.
It was, yeah, I'll tell you what, he is. He's something else.
What's up, Mitchell?
I never
Ross is
seen
in
a
here.
program. I never seen a program go, from what they were 2 years ago to what they are now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
God.
Well, you think
That's-
Indiana University, you think basketball.
Yeah, you think
Basketball.
You know,
Absolutely. Yeah.
but you never think football because they've never had a great football program.
No.
Now it's like, wow, they got a football program.
Yeah.
What's up, Bobby?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say, Ross.
So,
Hey,
there's
Ross.
Dave.
How's it going?
What's happening? I is at least in our areas. There's the fearless.
Mr. Dan.
What's up?
What's that?
I died.
Made it.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Yes,
I
yes.
had a doggy poopy problem, so I had
Oh
to.
dear.
Oh, you're speaking to the choir there.
I hear you. But at least your dog goes outside.
No, I have one that he is getting incontinent in his old age.
No. This isn't an incontinence issue. This is just like the dog just wants to poop everywhere. So.
That's no.
Yeah.
You
Try
gotta have
waking
fun
up
with
in the middle of the night and you have crap laying next to you in the bed.
Thank you.
I've had that problem, but it wasn't the dog.
We're not talking about marital problems.
Man,
You keep the family problems to yourself.
I hope it
Just
wasn't
kidding.
Jen.
How's it going, everybody? I gotta get something nasty in there.
Man.
So,
Jeez.
what's up?
Jen. Oh wow, Jen's gonna kick your butt.
She'll be fine.
So I hope everybody is doing well. Hope everybody here, in the Midwest and South and Southeast and Northeast. I hope you guys are prepped for snow and Snowmageddon and Ice-mageddon, depending on where you're from.
The Carolinas are getting ice slammed.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We are all getting prepared. I mean, my actual office said, we're shutting down manufacturing. We're shutting down the plant.
Wow.
You know, and
You getting a bunch, Willie?
I see somebody I don't recognize. Who's that? Justin?
Justin.
How are you doing tonight?
Hey,
going?
Justin.
Justin.
Welcome.
What's
Thank you.
happening?
He's good people. I can vouch for that guy.
Wait, he's a friend of yours?
Yeah.
All
Oh no,
right.
I actually don't know if you want that,
All right,
Justin.
so you need to kick
Wow.
both of them, man.
All
Might
right,
make it worse
where's
for
the
you.
kick out? Where's the kick button?
I dropped the wide field image of the crescent and tulip and all that.
Gotcha,
Nice.
gotcha. Nice
Right
job
on.
with that stuff.
Thanks.
Where are you from, Justin?
I'm on the East Coast, so I am prepping for loss of power and all that fun
I'm with
stuff.
you.
Yeah, whereabouts on the East Coast?
I'll leave that out.
Fair.
I'm Northern Virginia, DC area.
Okay. Yeah.
We're getting ready for it too.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Long Island here. We're getting ready. So it's funny. There's if you look at all the maps, right?
hmm
There's a line. There's a black line that says 8 to 14 and something to 14 with a wintry mix that may
Yep.
or may not change the totals.
Yeah.
The black line goes like right over my town. So I'm like, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna get.
Unfortunately, I'm much further south. I'm in the you're gonna get sleet and freezing rain.
It's freezing
Yes.
rain.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's the
Yeah.
freezing
Nice.
rain you don't want. man.
Nope.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Yeah.
Nice.
Every time I check,
like-
it changes. So
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I liked your mirror that said you're going to get between 3 and 16 inches of snow.
Yes.
Jeez.
Yep.
You know, exactly. You know what? If you are in the Midwest or above, you know, like if you're like in Kentucky and Ohio and heading up
gonna
further
be
north in
snow.
Illinois and Indiana and stuff like that, okay, it should be like if you're in that area and around that way, they should have like a one long line across the state, across the country. It's okay. This is snow area.
yeah.
Be prepared. This is snow area. That includes Colorado and all of that stuff. So you're in the mountains, but anything below that, it's kind of like the Mason-Dixon line.
You're in the maybe this, maybe that.
Yeah, you
Mhm.
know you are in. This is strictly rain.
Yeah.
We don't
I
freeze.
wish.
We don't freeze. We don't do anything. We just get rain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My sister lived
already.
in Atlanta for a couple years, and one year they got a bad ice storm, and she posted a video of people ice skating down the middle of the road
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
because they had over an inch of freezing rain.
Jeez.
You could ice skate down the street.
Heck, what was it? 2013 when here in Atlanta when they had 20. It was I-20
could have been
and
back in
I-74.
yeah.
Mhm.
You know, it was all just frozen over, and they had the National Guard coming out to actually, you know, bring gas and put gas in people's cars to keep them warm and keep their cars running and everything. You know, it was insane, and that was right here, right here in Atlanta. So
All I can think of is the one from 2014. There's that picture of the car, the whole road in Raleigh, the whole highway is just iced over, and there's a car on fire.
Nice.
For warmth?
They were real warm.
Warm.
they were
Roasted marshmallows.
Uh-huh. Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, heck, it's but nonetheless, I hope everybody's doing well. You know, Justin, welcome to the chat. Welcome, you know, happy to have you. And hope everybody's gonna stay warm, you know. Power's gonna keep running for everybody. And but right now we're gonna have a good Friday night here, gonna have some good conversation about astrophotography and just have you know, a chill time, you know, the chill,
Nice, relaxing Friday night.
There you go.
There you
So yeah, for the most part, pretty much, I don't think anybody because of the weather is imaging. So
I'm imaging.
what?
I was gonna say it's actually clear out here right now.
You know
Nice.
what? You and your SFRO remote setup and you know and Texas.
Texarkana.
They have clear skies down there.
You can
I'm waiting
do
for
just
St.
exactly what your shirt says. do exactly what your shirt says. That's all I'm saying.
You know, I normally don't wear these types of shirts on the show because you know.
But it's fitting for you today.
I forgot to change. So I just my
Nice.
mother-in-law
Grateful he's
was
wearing
on a
clothes
shoot.
at all.
Yeah,
What's up?
yeah. Thank you for at least wearing anything.
Yeah,
Whatever
yeah,
you
He's wearing
do.
clothes. Yeah.
At least he's
Scott's
wearing
the
a
only one
shirt.
wearing an Astroworld shirt. I mean,
At least he's wearing a shirt.
Hey.
We, you know, whatever you do there, don't stand up. So just
I'm safe. We're good.
all right.
So-
But yeah, no, I'm just waiting on safe conditions for SFRO. I don't know. I'm looking on Discord and
Mhm.
trying to find out if we're gonna get anything clear in Texas.
Okay.
But we'll see. You know, I let them run anyway because if it clears up, it'll image.
They'll
So,
limit.
Yeah.
There you
I
go.
assume you're using some sort of safety monitor, so it would just start automatically, right?
Yep. It'll start automatically once you get the message from their roof and their the roof and safety monitors.
Mhm.
Then all of a sudden it clicks on Safe and Nina and it starts the sequence up and done.
Yeah.
So
So for the
took a little
past,
while to tweak it, but I mean it seems to work pretty well.
Yeah.
So
well, you keep us posted. So let us know if you're gonna be able to do any imaging down there at Starfront.
yeah, I'm waiting. Let's see. Starfront observatories. Let's see. Announcements. Weather and roof operations. Let's see. So nightly plan. Roofs. Is today 23rd? Yeah.
Mhm.
Roofs
Yeah.
extremely likely to be closed all night. Okay, so
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
just got that. So I will not be imaging tonight.
I was gonna say I'm looking at All Skyford, New Mexico, and it's pretty bad out there too.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
was
I've
at
been
Joshua
imaging
Tree
the
this
past-
past weekend,
You were,
and I got clouded out.
got caught out in Joshua Tree. Wow.
Wow.
That's
I past
bad
4 or
luck.
5 nights I've been imaging from
Mhm.
over there. So
Nice.
so not bad. So I got a bunch on CTB1.
Nice.
I started to get some stuff on. I'm trying to do a 2-panel mosaic of the witch head. Couple other things. So we'll see how it all works out. You know,
How much are you shooting for on CTB1?
Oh, I think I got it set for some ridiculous amount, like something like 70 something hours.
That's not ridiculous. I did an 80
No.
on my last
Yeah.
one.
I did 100 on the Flying Dragon 2114.
Nice.
So I'm still I still haven't put it together yet. I'm just like because of the clear skies that are
Mhm.
there and the automation that's there. I got so much freaking data.
Mhm.
I'm so far behind, and
Oh yeah.
with Astroworld and my day job and the Astroworld telescopes and data, I'm like, I got no freaking time.
Yep.
I got no time. I'm lucky I got time to sleep.
Yeah, I have hundreds and hundreds of hours I haven't processed yet.
Yeah, and you know, you have a place at your home, or do you have a place in another place?
I have multiple remote telescopes. So I have a local observatory that's I don't know, hour and a half from me.
Okay.
Skies are pretty crappy. Just from a consistency standpoint on the East Coast, obviously it's way
What's
less
your Bordeaux
likely.
in that area.
About like 4.5.
Okay.
So it's what got me really rolling on the hobby. And then I have a few telescopes out in Bordeaux 1 up in the mountains in New Mexico. So
Nice.
that eats up a lot of data.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
I'm at I think like 15.5 terabytes of data.
Nice.
And that's probably mostly within the last year and a half. I was really bad about storing data when I first started, but I don't delete anything now. And so over the last 3 years, yeah, I've built up about 15 terabytes, but I would say at least half of it's been the last year and a half.
Nice.
Wow. I mean, most of my data, like I'm on Long Island, so my
Mhm.
skies are. I mean, you know, I had a pier outside. I brought the telescope in every night for a couple of years.
Mhm.
But I left the pier outside. I left my EQ8
Mhm.
R outside.
Nice.
You know, everything was set. So I just had it all set up. So all I had to do is put the scope out there, and it was all polar aligned. I really just tweaked it every, I don't know, couple of weeks.
Yeah.
You know, because you are every time you move stuff off, you kind of like move it a little bit. But you know what? It's most of it can be guided out. The rest of it,
Sure.
you know, whatever. But I mean, I got a lot of data from New York because I only did 3 nanometer narrowband. I mean, that's all I did. I think I did once. And I crashed Pix Insight. I know the people that have been there. I crashed it because I did something like 1,330-second images of the
Mhm.
Andromeda Galaxy, something like that, and just to
Wow.
see if I could do it.
Yeah.
And I had to change all the rows and how it kind of processed things in order for it to kind of stitch everything together.
They've optimized things a little bit since then too, with fast integration and other stuff. I know I did 30 minutes on a Rokinon 135 on a Canon 60 on a tripod. So
Okay.
2-second exposures, because that's all I could get away without it. And I had over 2,000 images.
Wow.
Yeah. And it figured it out. I had to build my own synthetic image because, of course, hand aligning it did not match perfectly. Going out every couple of minutes and rearranging it back in the spot. And I just had to build my own panels. Like, hey, just fit it all in here somewhere.
Yep.
And every intermediary file was massive.
Wow. I can imagine.
So how long have you been imaging in New Mexico, doing remote imaging in New Mexico? I really wanted to go to Mayhill and do remote imaging, have this whole setup at New Mexico skies and all of that stuff, but it just didn't work out. So, but it's all good because New Mexico is just absolutely amazing.
Yeah. Let me look at my storage folder. That scope's the one I had there, the first. And those dates are when I copied the files over. So it looks
you
like
are looking at
2023.
Okay, wow. Okay, so a few years. So
yeah, very late 2023, it looks like.
All right. And what do you do you have? What setup do you have there in that remote imaging site?
So I've got the newest build is a Rokinon 135 mono, which was a fun challenge with back focus. And then I have a Stellar View 80.
Okay.
So an SVX 080T, which I don't think they actually make anymore. I went on their website recently; it's just gone. The smallest one, the 80 millimeter.
From who? I'm sorry.
Stellar
View.
I haven't been on that in a while, but it'd be amazing.
Yeah. The last time I checked it, it was just gone. So I was like, oh, I was going to send them some images and say, hey, I'm pretty happy with these. You guys, if you want to use them.
Okay. Nice. We had a question really quick from Pam, astronaut Pam. What's a good quality 3nm filter? Looks like she has the old Astrodon.
The Antlia.
Old Astrodon 5nm, but she liked 3nm.
Optolong.
She has what?
She has 5nm
she got
Astrodons, but she liked to go higher.
Depends on your budget.
Yeah, it really does. I mean, you could really go chromas and go nuts.
Right.
Chromas are going to cost you a mint, but the Antlias, I think, for the price are the best.
I will agree with you there. As far as
they've got a few different versions of it, but I've been really happy with mine.
Mm-hmm. And don't forget the Altairs. They came out with their 3nm set.
Oh, that's true too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I tell you what, Dave's got me sold on those Altairs.
I know they're great.
They are.
No,
that HME02 and that or 03 and that 03 S2.
Yep. The duals.
Wonderful.
Those are the duals for
color. Those are the duals. They just came out with a new setup with their dual bands instead of the 4nm, they came out with 3.5 nanometers.
Wow.
I
gotta sell the old ones, they're useless now.
Oh yeah.
So they came out with the 3.5s. I got a whole bunch of those in, but he's keeping the 4s running for the scopes that can't handle. I can't see. I don't know why they wouldn't be able to handle 3.5 to 4, but when you're going under f2, I guess that's one thing. But I mean, you just got to be careful. But the Altairs are nice, and like you said, Justin, it depends on your budget, right? I mean, you could spend what is it, like $1,300, and you can get like the Optolongs,
The whole set, right?
Right. Or you can spend that much per filter and get chromas.
I think it's more than that for the 3 nanometers.
Yeah.
I think it's
Well, it
like,
depends on the size.
yeah, that's my brain automatically thinks 2-inch. So,
right. But then you got 50mm square and 65mm square, and oh boy, does that price jump.
Yes, it does.
Yeah,
Yes,
and like you said, it depends on the size. So like the if you're depending on what camera sensor you're using, if you can use a 125 filter, 1.25 filter, like I use the 1.25 filters for my 533.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And I bought the set of Antlias, and they were very affordable.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, if you go to 1.25 or 36mm, then you jump up. Then you jump up majorly in price to the 2-inch.
Yeah.
Forget about what you said, Justin.
Yeah.
The 50 plus and 50 or more millimeters, and it's exponential.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, hell, 10 years ago when I bought my Astrodons, why they were $1,000 a piece.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to say the 65mm squares are like $4,000 a piece. Yeah.
That's about right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Square ones.
Yes.
You get medium format cameras, man. I'll get you.
Fortunately, I don't own any of those cameras.
I mean, if one just fell into your lap, you go.
Oh,
yeah, somebody threw me a Moravian, or something.
Yeah.
A C5A 100M,
Yeah.
Remember what was that? That picture that Pete Myers gave us of that one from Teledyne. The camera looked like a car hubcap, and the chip size was like 2 of my cameras.
Jeez.
Yeah, it was like that big.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
He put a credit card next to the sensor just to show size.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Where's the credit card?"
Yeah.
All right. So who wants to build the next Vera Rubin then?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Doesn't that have the biggest sensor ever?
It sort of. I mean, it's not one sensor.
Okay.
So it's made up of a bunch of smaller sensors.
Okay.
I'm sure each of them is still really large.
Oh yeah.
But the total imaging surface, I think, is the largest.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to see some stuff from that.
Yeah. We're gonna have to wait a little bit. I know stuff's still in the only specific people have access to it. Also, the fact that just how much sheer data it generates every night is just ludicrous. So
yeah.
Now, one thing I put into as far as the title is something that me and I know Scott, he was interested in this, and I'm sure how many of you all have started working with Lockhart?
Well, Lockhart's been around. You mean the new?
Lockhart's been around now since late 2025 , right? About maybe like around fall of 2025 is when Lockhart first came out.
Lockhart's been around for a while.
Lockhart's been around that long?
Yeah, Lockhart's been around for like a year, man.
Okay.
Yeah, they just came up with that new download release that they came out with. It still says Lockhart, I think, on it.
Yeah,
but it's just another release. It's not,
because I know and for those who don't know what we're talking about Pix Insight. Because they switched out because Pix Insight has now gone more with their versions. They've been using code names.
I don't think I've ever read them.
Okay, and the latest one is version 1.9. And it's codenamed Lockhart.
Gotcha. Yeah, that was released almost a year ago, February 28th.
Okay, so it's February 28th. So because of moving and just issues with my own personal mounts and stuff like that, and just not having time to process or anything, I finally got into processing. And I've been hearing so much about MGC and MAS, and for MGC, that is multi-scale gradient correction. That's a new module, and MAS is their multi-scale adaptive stretch.
By the way, this isn't what it says. This is PixInsight's new acronym for the next stretching process. So just so you know, it's a fuck off script.
Yeah, okay. So there were a few things that I personally had to, get done because going from, I think I had like 1.6 or 1.86 or 1.87 before I went ahead and did Lockhart. I upgraded to Lockhart earlier this week, just so I can start processing the Christmas tree nebula. And I was using, with my Christmas tree nebula, I was using my William Optics FLT91 and Altair Astro 585 mono with the Antlia Edge 4.5 nanometer filters. So I gotta say, so far, I'm impressed with how, especially with the gradient correction, with the multi-scale gradient correction, because I first used with my Hubble palette version of the Christmas tree nebula, Graxpert was really, really rough on it. I mean, it was just, really, really harsh on it. So
it took a lot of nebulosity out, you mean?
I'm sorry?
It took away a lot of the nebulosity?
Yeah, and it just made it ugly, right?
You have to be careful with it. Stuff like that takes up the whole screen.
And
I
this
find
does.
it better just to use the gradient extractor.
Yeah, so that's what I ended up doing
Graxpert.
was using MSG, MS and or MGC, and it was awesome. But there's a few things, for people who are transitioning to it, you'll have to be aware of. You'll have to download a couple things in addition, because you'll have to download Mars. And there's two versions. There's the standard version, and then there's Mars that PixInsight set up, and then there's the user add-on, for information, for data that has been given by the user community, and they built a database out of that, and you need to download those. But I will, if I can here, I will go ahead and I'll share my screen, and we can just talk a little bit about it.
Something that I've run into in about the last week is, after everything's plate solved and I run the spectrophotometric flux calibration, then I go to multi grade gradient correction, and it throws an error. It says your red filter something or other, and I haven't been able to use it. Now I don't know. I don't know if it's if the Mars data doesn't apply to the images I've been doing, because I've been doing a lot of them from Telescope Live.
Good.
Okay.
Excellent.
You should have told me. I got plenty of credits.
Oh hell, I still got I went to the $5 a month plan, and I've still got 700 and some odd credits.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, with the multi-scale gradient correction, compared to, at least so far, compared to Graxpert, it's so cool on what it does and how it's set up. But you have to you got to get the Mars databases installed. And for those who don't know, you'll download these when you download Lockhart. You'll grab these because they're also in the site. So if right here, so when you're downloading the latest version of PixInsight, because here's 1.93, that's the latest one. Here are the database files. You want to grab these two. and just put them somewhere so you can reference them back. So because you're gonna have to reference back to them.
Are those
here.
R's DR1 1.0.3 and DR1 UO1 1.0.1?
Yep, they are. Yeah, they're the only two that are there that they have right now.
Maybe I'll clear those out and reinstall them.
Yeah,
Maybe
because these have
that'll.
been out for a while.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
You know, but so yeah, you want to grab these. And
Does it,
then
Eric, does it not give you a suggestion as to where to save those files, or do you have to actually manually tell it where to store it?
you tell them where to store it. You know, it's just somewhere safe. I have my own Pix Insight folder for a lot of this stuff, so I just keep them in that particular folder.
Yeah, just try not to
So
save them in the main Pix Insight folder
yeah,
because whenever you get like asteroid databases and stuff like that, always save it in a spot that you can find, but that's
correct.
not in the main Pix Insight directory, because when it
Correct.
reinstalls, it'll delete it.
It'll delete it, right? So like my Gaia database, all my Gaia database files, and now with Mars, I just download them all in a separate Pix Insight folder and just point. So here, when you download them, you put them in a particular area. You can add them here, but it's best to set up a default, so you don't have to keep adding them. So you'll go here to preferences, the little wrench here at the bottom right, and you'll just simply add those Mars files. So here I have a separate folder for Pix Insight and Mars, and I saved them there. So you would just basically select them both, because you can select them both, and then click open and then add them. And then they'll drop into here, into your default area, and you just simply just click OK. So that way, when you reopen MGC, they're always here you would just select the default files, and then they're always there. And I've just used the basically the default. I haven't touched a thing, and it turned out way, compared to Graxpert, it was really, really cool. Matter of fact, maybe if I can see if I can go here to my history, maybe I can go back to that, because there's also other steps you need to do. So if I just go back here and do my stretch. So this is, if I close this, after the stacking and this is just the RGB and doing the channel combination and doing this. So here, you'll get this guy. So this is unlinked. So sorry.
That's a nice image, Eric.
Yeah, thanks. So usually, when you get that green gradient or anything like that, first thing you're gonna need to do before you even use MGC is you're going to need to do a flux calibration. And this is where also you'll need the Gaia catalog. You'll download the Gaia DR3 SP catalog and all of it. So it directs it there, and you would select, your respective QE curve based off of your sensor and all of that. And if you're using narrowband or not. So if you're not using narrowband, I keep the gray filter the same, but then you can just basically drop down and look for your closest filter model for that. And once this is, you have this information here, you can run this, because you have to run that flux calibration on your image before and once that's done, then you can run MGC. And like I said, I just left it at default and boom, it just went right back. So if I go here and let me go back here and let me see if it'll behave itself or let me do this. No, it's not. Okay. Because normally because I had that green cast. There it is. So you'll have that green cast like this, and then
I'd say it's more of a teal.
yeah. Yeah,
Sorry,
a little
couldn't
bit more.
resist.
But
If we're
then
gonna
once
be
you're ready to get rid of all the gradient and clear everything out, then you would run your MGC and just drop it in there. And once that's done, then so if I
You have to do background neutralization, right?
yeah, sorry. So you do what I did actually for my background neutralization, you'll get this gradient model.
Do you
So
do that in SPCC?
yeah, I actually did it in SPCC. And one thing that I actually did, I used SETI Astro's Find Background tool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it works.
And it works pretty good. So if you go in, so here in the script and under SETI Astro, there is you can get the repository and then you can grab and select a either you can do the full image or you can define an area and find the background and it creates a preview for you, which I thought is really cool. And then you can here, then you can select that background extraction within SPCC and just set it to that preview.
You know, the only bad thing about the SETI Astro one, if you've got a lot of dark nebula, it always goes to that.
Well, you can exclude if you open up the SETI
Yeah.
Astro script again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you can exclude, yes. So if we go back here and I go to SETI Astro here, find background. So for example, for this guy, you can click user defined search area and then it'll open up a preview window.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And you can
then
the one on the
you
right is
can-
exclude.
Yeah. So yeah, that's exclude, or you can define a search area.
Okay, yeah.
So
Mhm.
what I'll do is I'll just define an area here. You have to hit click shift and click on it, and like I've just
I
something
get
like that.
helps. I
And
guess
then
if you
I'll
read.
have it do a search.
Okay.
But I tell you, this whole multi-scale setup has been really, really slick. So, and then you do a find background, and then you can do a search for the background. So I'll just let it run here really quick just so I can demo it.
Just one thing that somebody that Steve brought up in the chat.
Yeah.
Something that we should hit on is that you got to make sure, especially when you're doing the stacking, that you make sure that you get a proper astrometric solution.
That's correct.
Oh yeah.
In order to
Yes.
make this, all this stuff will crash on you if you
don't
not
have that.
astrometric solution. So
Yeah.
make sure you have that done. Thank you, Steve, for bringing that up because
Thank you.
that's really super important.
It is, because after you do your dynamic crops, it'll rip out the astrometric solution.
Yeah.
And then you'll usually have to grab one of your original lights. And you guys correct me if I'm wrong, but this is what I do. I grab one of those original lights, and I believe it is under. It is it toolbox or utilities? There is where you can, copy astrometric solution. So there is a script called copy astrometric solution where you would use the source view of your original uncropped file, and then you would drop that and you would use that. You would hit the check marks on your active file. You'd have that active file that you want to copy that astrometric solution over to. So you want to make sure you do that. you know, really, you know, before, because I know I jumped the gun here. I'm jumping all over the place.
No,
But you want
no,
to make
it's
sure
okay.
you do that here, you know, before you've done all that. Do anything else. So right after dynamic stretch, dynamic crop, you want to do that. I think even you can even use image solver. Image solver works well too. So if you use the image solver script, that should also work
You know,
well as well.
sometimes if image solver doesn't work, you can go to the SETI Astro blind solve and
Okay.
it'll work.
So if we go here to SETI Astro,
Uh-huh.
blind solver 2000.
Yep. Yep. It takes a while,
Mm-hmm.
but because you know it's got to go through ASTAP and all that.
Okay, so you need, so right here, because I never used it before. So basically you have to go and you have to get
You,
an API key from
right.
Astrometry. If you don't already have
Right.
one, like within Nina, you can use that same key, I'm sure.
Yeah.
You can copy and paste it. But yeah,
Yep.
you would have
Yep.
to do that. And use ASTAP. So you'd have
Uh-huh.
to also download ASTAP and point to where that executable is, and then you can
Right.
plate solve. So that's
Right.
cool. I didn't know that. So thanks,
Yep.
son.
Sure.
That's a good call out.
You know,
So
one of the things that might be interesting to think about, maybe develop, is a for people that are new to this, you know, or people that are maybe they've got some experience with PI, but you know, with these new plugins and the new processes and such, is to develop a kind of a cheat sheet or a flow chart, you know, in like a downloadable PDF format or something that we can put up on the Astroworld web site, and
mhm.
you know, and then people can have that as reference so that they can go back in, because there's a lot that's going on here, and somebody that's new to this, I mean, you can get
Yeah,
lost in the weeds really fast.
really fast. Yeah, you can. And that's kind
Exactly.
of like how I've got my have you seen my icons here? It's almost like I have it like in a step by step, you know, like I do this first, then that, then so on and so on, like I do image solver. I'll do linear fit on any of my narrowband data. I'll do a linear fit all in, you know, referencing the O3 layer, and then linear fit the HA and S2 to that. Then you can do your channel combinations, and then you can do your flux, your flux calibration, and then your gradient correction. But yeah, I mean, something like that, you would run this and execute it. Let me see if it's gonna work here.
What do you think about that idea, Dan?
What's that?
Having a cheat sheet or a flow chart, you know, that's something. If we got the information, you know, in its raw form, we could give it to Xiaofan, and she could make it all nice and pretty on a document, and then, you know, something that's downloadable off of the site.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
We could even collaborate with people, you know, have a couple of different ideas. You know, if you want to go this route, you want to go that route, you know, have some different ideas as to, you know, with process. Some of it's
That'll
going to
work.
be pretty straightforward, but
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Yeah. So this is where my RGB came out after I get rid of all the gradient and cleared out, got rid of the green and everything else.
colors look good.
Yeah, it looks
Thanks.
good.
So yeah, this is a straight
Oh.
R. This is the RGB. And if I show the Hubble, there's the Hubble palette after I rip the stars out. So
Yeah.
But not
it was very, very green.
green.
Very, very green.
You got some really good detail in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I absolutely love the Fox Fir Nebula. It's probably one
Yeah.
of my favorite areas.
Totally agree.
So how would you guys get rid of the green? I
Okay.
mean,
I would put
This-
it in image blend and turn it to a different color.
This is what I do. What I do, because I don't use you know, SCNR anymore.
Yeah.
No.
So what I do
Too
is
global.
I go, yeah, because it kills, it just rips out all your signal and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's the problem with using stuff that's global, is you got to be real careful with that.
Yeah.
But if you
So
go into
what I
image
do-
blend, you can change the color.
Right. But here, this is one thing that I do. I go to utilities and I go to color mask. Okay. So you have a color mask script here. And from here, I will do a mask blur. So I'll maybe crank this up to 4 and I'll select, I want to mask a green mask. Right. So
Yeah.
I'll create that. So I'll select green here, set that, and I'll say, okay.
That Cosmic Photons has that one where you can actually dial in and select the colors. It's really nice.
Yep.
Yeah. In the toolbox.
And no, Cosmic Photons.
Cosmic Photon.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
Mike Cranfield, the guy that does the scripts with Adam
Yeah.
Block and Bill Blanchard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's up, Ernie?
I use that that selective color correction in a toolbox a lot. And you know, it's about the same thing. But
I'll have to try that.
it gives you it gives you a live, you know, live shot of your image.
So what I'll do, this is what I do, yeah, because I make the mask and then I'll use convolution.
Yeah.
And I'll see it, you know, if it's kind of blurred. And then I will apply that to the actual image and kill this. And then I drop the mask on there and
then invert it. Oh no, it's okay. So
and then I'll
show
the mask, and then what I do is I'll go to curves and I'll reset this here, and I'll go to green to the green here.
Yeah.
And then
pull it back.
Are you in the hue?
No, it looks like he's just in the green channel.
Yeah, I'm in
Just in the green channel. Oh.
Yeah. So so if I reset this here. So as you can see here, nice and bright, and then I'll just go here and then I'll just start pulling it down.
Yep. Pull it back.
And pull it back some.
Yeah.
And I do this a little bit gradually and do that, then I'll save it.
And is it me, or does did the contrast on that really pop?
So go to the A channel in your curves there where it says green and red.
Yeah.
Where are you at?
A channel where it says green and red. Where it's
green
the
and
green.
red.
To the right, to the right, to the right.
Right of luminance.
Right.
All right.
Go, there
here.
you go.
Go.
That one there. Now push that curve up towards the red.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, because it seems if you're pulling down the green, that almost seems like a destructive act.
It got rid of a lot of this signal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you're editing the green channel and you're pulling away green signal, what are you left with?
Yeah.
That's what I mean. It seems
That
seems like a destructive act.
Color of it. You're not trying to.
Well, I figure
Go back to the green channel. Go back to the
Reset
green
that.
channel.
Yeah.
And then hit the X. Hit the red X. Just hit the red X.
Yeah.
There.
So you got your A, B.
So now you're keeping all that green data. You're just changing the hue of the color.
Okay.
Go to the A, and then you can go to the B one.
So, but there's another way you can do it as well, Eric.
Okay.
Using the image blend script.
All right. Let's take a look.
Where's your raw HA file?
My raw HA.
Correct.
It's right over here. Let me close the preview here.
Yeah.
Let's
Pull up image blend and put your raw HA black and white file. So, but you got to get rid of the stars first.
Okay.
And you got to stretch it.
Yeah, you got to stretch it.
All right.
So, yeah, make a clone.
So I'll make a clone here.
Yep.
And then first thing as I'll do is
actually, before you do all of that, for the SHO one,
yeah,
you could just split that into your 3 channels.
Yep.
Yeah, try that.
That might be faster, at least.
Yeah, that might be faster.
Let me remove.
Get rid of your mask. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Let me remove the mask.
Yeah.
And then
go to Yeah, split your channels. The other one.
Other one.
The other one.
There you go.
There you go.
So
Okay.
Green will be
green
okay.
channel's the one you want to address. So now go into put that green channel in your image blend. So go to scripts.
So
to
let's go to
utility,
scripts and go to utilities and
go to
let's
image
go to
blend.
image blend. All right.
We'll select that particular file. Ooh,
Wow, look at that. Clear
That's
that out. That looks pretty wicked,
that's
man.
wild.
Oh, that's,
Hit
that's,
reset.
that's the one I did. That,
Wow,
that's
keep
mine.
that.
Hang on a second. Hang on a second. This is image blend. We want the
It's a-
colorizer, right?
No, he wants image blend. So
It's
Okay.
70s again.
I was
reset.
gonna
looks
say
like
that looked
something
like
like
something
Flash
I saw
Gordon
on a
from
Just hit
bacid
the
trip in
reset.
college.
Go to the
Hit the-
bottom.
hit the
Reset.
yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Now put your green channel in there.
As the base image.
Yeah, your green channel.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
Joe Green. And now do the same thing on the second level. SHO green. Okay.
Yep.
Now you see filter type. Drop that down to color. Now pick the color you want. You want your hydrogen to look like more yellow or orangish kind of, or
Yeah, maybe a little bit orangish.
a little
A
okay.
little
So
more red there, I think.
color you want.
And that's
Yeah,
just your
something like
personal
that.
preference.
Something
Okay,
like that.
so
Yeah,
now-
because this is all artist prerogative here.
Okay, so now see where it says black point?
Yep.
Move that just a little to the right.
Yeah. There
Okay.
you go.
Okay.
See where your midtones are?
Yep.
Move that a little bit to the left.
Yep.
So when you move the midtones to the left, it's going to brighten it. And your black point, you can darken the black points that you want to darken at the same time.
More contrast.
There you go.
Get that
Something like
contrast
that.
you like.
Yep. Exactly.
And then once you're done with that, then you can hit the check mark and that'll give you the color you want in that channel.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay. So you got that. Now you can do that. So now you have a brand new, HA channel.
Yeah.
So what were the other channels? SHO, right?
SHO. Yeah.
So the O is going to be the blue. So you do the same thing with the blue and you'd make that the blue color. So
you're not going to use channel combination.
HA color.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So now go back into image blend. Okay. Now on the top one, put HA color or reset your tool. Reset your tool first. Okay. Now go put the HA color you just did. Okay. Now the next one, put your blue channel. SHO blue. Okay. Now hit your filter type blue or color. Go to color. And now change it to the color you want it. You want it that dark?
No, I'm just wanting to see here.
All right. Now,
a
so
little more of this there.
okay. So now you see how your background's very blue as well. So you can move your black point up a little bit, kind of help your background a little bit, blacken that out.
Yeah. There
Okay.
you go.
That's pretty good. Now go down to where it says at the bottom where it says replace, hit screen.
Screen's only going to get the parts where it's brighter.
No, but it's going to show that those two pictures together. Now you can see where your blue's showing up there.
Yep.
So now
right
you
here.
can play with your midtones and your highlights on that blue, on the SHO blue, to try and bring that out more. Now you're going to go left to make it more, left to make it more, right to make it less.
This is
Oh,
interesting.
now see how it kind of overdid. So you got to
Yeah.
bring the black point
Yeah.
right a little bit. so it doesn't tear up the other stuff.
Okay.
So you see what I'm saying? You're really those sliders and everything are working the curves for that channel only. So
Right.
you're literally working the curves for just your blue channel right now. Now, if you want to go to the top and work the curves for your HA channel, you can do that at the same time too. So you can balance them out the way you want them.
So I can go back up here. And,
Oh yeah, you can play with your black point, your highlights of the HA as well at the same time.
Hey, Super Dave, go ahead and pencil me in on your calendar for a Pixinsight class.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Man, this is pretty. I like this. It's pretty slick here so far.
Right. It works great. So, okay. So do you like, I mean, you get it to where you like it.
Yeah.
You like that?
Let me come back here. Give me a little more.
A little more of the blue. Maybe
more of the
change the
blue.
color,
Maybe let's
brighten it up. Yeah. So, oh yeah.
That's better.
That's interesting. Yeah, I'm liking that. Like, ooh.
Okay.
Pretty.
I had no idea how to use that until Dave.
So you just
There
have
you
to
go.
remember.
Oh yeah, this is cool because I love the blue back here.
Okay. So if you like that, now typically what I'll do here is see where it says create new image.
Yep.
Uncheck that. Okay. And hit your check mark. And now your HA is going to be HA and blue.
Right on.
It's going to be HOO. Okay.
Okay.
Now clear your tool.
All right. Let me hit this here and let's reset.
Clear your tool. Now go back up and do that HA that you just did, HA colored or whatever it was, HA color. Okay, so now that's going to be the HA with the blue.
Yep.
Now go to the next one, put your green channel in there.
Red.
Oh
Red.
yeah, it's red.
Red.
Red. Yep, there you
Sulfur.
Yep, for the
go.
sulfur.
Go to your filter type.
And this is color.
Red. So you want it to be red, right?
Yep.
Okay, so now pull your black point up. Get rid of all that red background until you get a nice black point. That's a little too much. But pull your highlights. You can do your midtones. Your midtones is the main thing. Is your midtones is the stretch.
And then change your blend mode again since we reset it.
Keep bringing that up. Keep going left. Keep going left. Okay, that's probably good. And then now go down to your replace and hit screen again. And it'll give you an idea of what the whole picture looks like. So now you can see it. Now it's instead of the gold, it's looking more orange.
Yep.
And you can play with your levels there as well to see if you want to bring in more red.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Now it's where it says create new image, uncheck it, and then hit your thing again. Now go to your main image. Reset your tool. Always reset this before you close it. There you go. Reset it and then close it. Now go to your main image. There you go.
There you go.
So, and even with that now, if you went into, so now go back into image blend.
Yep.
Okay. Put that image up. So that's your HA colored. Okay. All right. Now pull it up again on the lower one, HA colored. Okay. Now where it's filter type, go to high pass.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna sharpen it.
Now it's going to give you a gray screen. Now you see where right below it says high pass at 3.0. Start moving that slider.
The filter radius?
Yeah, start moving that slider a little to the right. And let their preview start to come into view. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
I'd even make it an exaggerated number so you can see where the detail is.
So
and
yeah,
then cut it down.
Go way out. Now let it sit there for a second. There you go. Okay, so perfect. All right, now we're down to the bottom blend parameters. go to overlay. Okay, there you go.
Oh, that's probably way too much.
Well, it is, but here's the thing. So look how much detail, okay? So what you can do is where your opacity level is on your adjustment parameters,
Yep.
bring that back. Just
Yep.
drag it back, because you don't want to look at too crunchy. But if you drag that back, like, yeah,
It'll mute
halfway,
it.
50% or something.
Yeah. It'll mute it.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, okay, so like right there. Now go up to the left where it says preview up top above the picture. And just click it on and off and see how you like that.
Yeah, you can definitely tell.
See that?
It's very subtle, but it's powerful.
You don't want to go crazy. You want it to be subtle.
Yeah.
And then go down, unclick create new image, and hit your check mark.
This is quite interesting here, Super Dave.
Now reset your tool when it's done.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is
There
picture.
you go. Reset the tool.
Yep.
Close it.
Masters of Super
And
Dave.
bazinga. There you go.
Wow.
Now do your RGB stars and put them in there and see what you think.
That really looks good.
And when you put your RGB stars back in as well, you can do that with image blend as also. So you have your RGB stars already done?
Yeah.
Okay, so close that. Close that. Close that. Go back in image blend.
Make sure you reset the tool if you didn't before.
Go back into image blend. Yeah, he did. He reset it. And put that image back up, HA color. And then go to the next one, put your stars, wherever your stars are, RGB stars. There you go. And then go to screen.
Oh,
Go down. No, is that
sorry.
not?
I grabbed the wrong one.
Oh, okay, you're clone.
There we go.
Okay, so go down to replace and put it on screen. No, it's up. Yeah.
There we go.
There, yeah.
Okay.
And there you go.
Nice.
Yep. And then hit the check mark. I do so much in that one script when I do my images. It's like, it's so versatile.
So,
Wow.
so I think this is awesome. Let's say
Yeah.
you did use channel combination
Yeah.
and you did have, that overpowering green,
Green, right. Typically what I do then is I'll stretch it. If it's stretched or if I do stretch it after that, I'll go to narrowband normalization and use that to pull the green and boost the O3 and the S2.
Okay.
So this is not stretched yet.
So now go back to your green image there, that original green image you have, that SHO. So open your process and go to narrowband normalization.
But is that linear?
Is that stretched?
I believe this one is stretched. Yes.
Okay, good. All right. If that's stretched,
let me just double check here.
Well, no. Do you have the green line?
Yeah.
If you have the green line on the view identifier.
oh no, it's not stretched.
No, it is stretched.
Thought it was.
Press
I thought I did
F12.
stretch
Oh
it.
no, the green line means linear, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay,
The green line means you
it
have a
is stretched.
screen stretch.
So
I can't see on my screen.
No. So yeah. So this was stretched. I used.
Okay,
Max.
so take that, go to your process, and go to narrowband normalization. Okay, now you have SHO. Turn your lightness. See where it says lightness off. Turn it on preserve, and hit your preview. Okay. Now you see the SCNR value.
Yeah.
All your
Yep.
green right there, and it doesn't take away. Yeah, just crank that slider up. Get rid of your green as much as you want to get rid of.
Okay.
And then you can boost your O3 and your S2 at the same time.
Oh, that's funky.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
see, it depending on what you're shooting.
Yep.
Yeah, boost that S2. See what it does.
Oh wow.
Oh, there you go.
That's funky.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like the way it works sometimes on certain things. That's why I love the image blend script, because I can
Give you more
dictate
control.
what colors I want. And while I'm in there, I'm literally working with curve adjustments on each channel while
Yeah.
I'm doing it.
Much more
With this,
control.
You're not really doing that. Now you can at the bottom, the adjustments, you have shadow points, highlight reduction, brightness, stuff like that.
Right.
But it's not as it doesn't do as much on the image as the image blend script does.
Right.
So, but that's
Interesting.
that's what I like to do, and it seems to work really well. And that image you just did came out really good, I think.
Really did, yeah.
Yeah, because let me go back to that one. I mean, that's pretty damn cool.
Mhm.
I think
Now-
I think we gotta have a new
And if
name.
anything, what I would do probably is run a blur exterminator and shrink those stars down a little bit.
Yeah, I was gonna say
so-
something. I'm glad you said something.
Yeah, so you could run blur X and shrink those stars down some.
You can also tweak it when you're using image blend with the midpoints and everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the
absolutely.
opacity. Right? Yeah, yeah. That's cool.
I think we gotta have a new name for Super Dave. We gotta call him Henry Higgins.
Have you?
Hey, you know what? I don't get a chance to image for hours and hours and hours and hours. I can't get 100 hours on a target without spending 3 years on it. So, if I can get 15 hours on a target, I got to figure out a way to make them look good. And I figured it
You've done that, yes.
That's an amazing Eliza Doolittle you pulled out of your hat there, Dave.
out.
Not a lot of the younger bucks and people, they ain't gonna get that reference.
Nobody's.
All right.
At least you didn't call him Harvey.
I'm actually,
Yeah, exactly. That's a good one.
Hey,
So
you
no,
know,
that's pretty good there.
I have my minutes.
I mean, heck, look at that.
Yeah.
I'm even looking at that detail.
Is that with your Rasa?
No, this is with the FLT 91.
Yep. Nice.
So this I was for the narrowband channels, I did about 9 hours each. 60 10-minute exposures. 9 hours on each filter. So it came out, with that amount of detail really, really well.
Yeah.
So Cosmic Adam Block has another script. I think it's in that Cosmic Photons, which is like a star de-emphasis script. So if you have the Cosmic you have to put the repository in. It doesn't, like, you don't get the whole thing. You have to put each repository in, but it'll put it in that folder. But I think that looks really good. You have to go to his website and get the.
Oh, you have to get it for everyone.
Yeah. You have to go
right
to.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
it's got a few here.
I personally don't use it because I use Blur Exterminator, and then, I stretch it to where I want it.
Mhm.
Well, run that Blur Exterminator, Eric. So let's see what it
I
looks
have.
like.
I have
Oh.
done. It's
Oh,
already
you did
done.
it already.
Yeah, I already did it.
What were your settings?
For my standard, sharpen is at 0.1, and non-stellar is at 0.9.
What's the halo underneath sharpen?
It's neutral. No,
It's
no
neutral.
change.
Yeah, it's at 0.
Okay.
Put your sharpen up to about 0.45 or
Yeah,
something.
you're not really reducing them that much.
Yeah, you're not doing.
Let's try 0.4.
Yeah.
I'll have to
I
Should he
usually
undo? Should he undo
Yeah,
the
I
last?
can.
That needs to
'Cause,
be
yeah, I can
done
go
way
back
earlier
here.
in the process.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I
that,
can.
that image is stretched.
Oh yeah, you can't run it on a linear image. Not linear
Oh
image.
shoot! I gotta. That's right. Hold
Yeah,
on.
it's
Yeah.
like one of the beginning
All the way
steps.
back.
Yeah,
Undo everything.
Well, it'll
No,
be
no.
right after.
No, just go back to your RGB stars.
Did you run Blur Exterminator at all?
I did, but hold up.
Okay.
Let's.
I'm glad I wasn't crazy.
But to do anything with Blur Exterminator and Big
be linear.
Stars, you've got to go at least 0.4, probably 0.5.
View. Did I
I'm
drop?
just gonna test your data and see what it still looks.
Did I
good
just
at.
delete my history? I think I just deleted my history.
Because I would not personally run sharpen non-stellar at 0.9.
There we go.
Yeah,
That's
I
that's
agree.
a really
So here,
No.
no, I did not stretch it.
Here, look at your
So if we
look at
go
your
back,
Well, you could tell if you have the green line, you're linear. If you don't
Yeah.
have the green line, you're stretched.
Correct.
yeah, your RGB.
okay, Lowell, it looks like
Yeah,
so. Yeah,
Yeah, there
no,
you go.
they don't have the green
Hey.
line.
yeah. Do that. Run.
Is-
Where's
Say
your
that
RGB
again, Tom?
stars?
No, you just minimized it.
What, my RGB?
Yeah,
Stars.
your RGB.
You need to
Okay,
go
now
from-
that's a linear image. Okay,
Yeah.
so run your Blur Exterminator on that one.
Okay.
Yeah, run that at about 0.4 or 0.45. Run your halos down maybe to 0.1,
negative 0.1.
0.1.
What was
Okay,
the comment? What was the comment about the running it, whether it was linear or non-linear for Blur Exterminator?
Blur Exterminator needs to be run at a linear state.
It
Yeah.
works better
Have to run
in linear state. You
Uh,
can still run it.
you can still run it. Yeah,
It's just highly unrecommended.
It-
Russell
Yeah.
Crowan's recommendation, I think, was the correct
it
only should be done right
as soon
before
as you can.
SPCC or
Right.
right before your plate solve.
right.
And then the full pass needs to be done right after SPCC.
Yeah. As
Okay,
soon as
Eric.
you can is what they tell you.
Yeah.
Eric, drop your non-stellar down to about your sharpened non-stellar down to
Yeah,
about.
it doesn't
0.7.
even matter because you're not using that in your stellar.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. It
It
doesn't.
doesn't even matter. You're not even using that. You use the
Yeah.
SHO.
Yeah.
Right.
So. Just
That being said, I wouldn't generally recommend 0.9 for non-stellar sharpening.
I think it depends
No,
on your
definitely
imaging.
not. No. Like I don't think I go any more higher than 0.7. Other than that,
yeah.
the highest I go.
I usually run mine between 0.7 and 0.8.
Yeah,
I'm
I run
running,
at 0.75.
I'm running mine at like 0.3.
Really?
Well, see, I run mine at like 0.6 to 0.7 because I know if I'm going to use the high pass in the image blend, I'm going to
Yeah.
a lot
Yeah.
of that.
I know that if I over sharpen, I start to seeing weird AI type artifacting.
Yeah, you can get some wonky.
A lot of
Yeah.
times in the background you'll get that. Yeah.
And I don't want to see that in the background
I
because
know.
yeah,
Yeah.
if I'm putting 100 hours on a target, I want to show the background.
I think it also depends. It also depends on your like imaging rig and your signal. Because
Sure.
I've seen like at Ron Breacher use 0.9 on some of the targets that he's run
And never
Yes.
has a problem.
with his 14 and
Yeah.
not have
Yeah.
problems. But then again, he's also, not hammering it afterwards
Right.
either. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, let's.
You gotta
let
turn
this
off the,
run here.
never mind. Now,
I actually want to grab that process here.
And then
Did-
just do a back and forwards and see what the difference is.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead here. Let me close this real quick.
Oh yeah.
See, so
Yeah.
you can definitely see.
Big
Oh
difference.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you don't want to cover part of the screen, instead of right clicking at the very top left, right under the file button, you've got your backwards and forwards there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes a huge difference. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So for something
That's a
like
major
that,
difference.
And
if
then
we
Then you rip
wanted
your stars
to,
out with Star
put
Exterminator.
those.
Yep. Yeah.
And
So
then use
here,
steady star stretch to stretch them where you want them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I always do.
yeah, that's what I now
Yeah,
that's
take
I
them
do
out
use that.
linear and then use star stretch from SETI Astro.
Uh-huh.
So here we'll go ahead. We'll use generate a star image.
I always use large overlap too, by the way.
What does
Yeah.
large overlap do for you?
Well, if you have big stars like that one right in the middle,
Uh-huh.
you're more likely to capture that whole.
So when these AI tools work, they make smaller they imagine little smaller rectangles across your image,
Yeah.
like 200 of them or 500 of them or whatever. If with larger overlap, it's going to increase the overlap between those two.
So there's
Wait a minute.
there's your stars.
So
And
they're
then,
not stretched, right? So
nope. So we'll go here to SETI Astro,
star stretch.
and you have your star stretch. And we'll
Use your
get it
preview.
there.
Yeah.
And then show your preview. I usually open that up some so I can see.
Yeah. Move it over the center a little bit.
Yep. So usually that's what I'll do.
I always boost the color a ton.
I usually max it.
I don't max it, but I boost it quite a bit.
But
Not all the way, but yeah, like that's pretty good.
yeah.
And do you usually keep it at the base 5 for the stretch
Sometimes
amount?
I go lower, sometimes I go higher. Depends on how much I really want them to stand out.
Mm-hmm.
So then you have to refresh the preview.
Yeah.
Good call. Oh, that's not bad.
So like that with that nebula is going to look good.
Yeah. So I'll just go ahead and keep it like that and
Hit execute.
Execute. And then you'll have to go one step back on your last image blend.
Yes. So
And then
we'll
put
go
that in
here and let's take a look. Let me minimize this guy. And let's go back to
just go back. Go to the back button.
For HA color.
Go to 5.
Go to 5.
Right?
No, just
No, just hit the back
your-
button up by
your
the
back arrow.
Yeah, just one step.
There you go. There you go.
Go back.
Just once the
Yep.
stars disappear.
Come on.
Go back again.
Go back again.
There you
There
go.
we go.
There you go.
Now they're
Okay.
gone.
I
All
think
right.
that's 5 though.
I think that's
Dan.
5 still.
No
I still think
problem.
that's
Dan is
5.
always right.
I still
Do
I
it
still
the
think
way
it's
Dan
5.
told you.
So now go back into image blend and put that new set of stars in.
Oh, I need another Peroni. Sorry.
I need another shot of heroin.
Screen.
Oh shit.
Another shot of heroin.
I picked the wrong week to stop sniffing glue.
Right.
Yeah.
Looks like I picked the wrong man to stop
Wrong
amphetamines.
time.
Oh my god.
About time to put there the amphetamine.
Amphetamines, yeah.
Oh man.
And
Looks
hit
like I picked the wrong time to stop sniffing glue.
Yeah.
unclick create, and then hit your check mark.
Look how nice that looks.
Oh yeah.
Reset your
That looks
when you're
even-
done.
That
Reset
looks even
and then
better.
close.
Mm-hmm. And then you go, you know what? I'm happy, but I want to tweak something. And you go back and do like 15 steps all over again.
Yeah, no, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And
Yo, I didn't like that color. I want to make it a little bit of a different tint. So I'm going to go 15 steps back and
Yeah.
That looks
oh,
really
and I
nice.
zoomed in and I need a whatever. That's how it
Yeah.
goes.
So that looks great, Eric.
Yeah.
Well-
now now for the
Actually, zoom in real good. Zoom in real close.
Yeah,
Yeah, it looks clean too.
yeah.
it does. Yeah.
Sometimes after you do a lot of that stuff, you might want to run a noise reduction at the end, but that looks clean.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think I did
But
run noise exterminator already.
You
on
did at
it.
one point. I saw it on
Yeah,
your history.
yeah, I did.
I usually run it before and after stretching.
Yeah.
But you know,
Well,
you know-
usually I run it after stretching when I'm done doing all the stuff I've done.
Right.
And
'Cause
at
then you
the
can
end-
tune
and
how
at
much.
the end, I'll run it in the color mode and everything, and it gets rid of any kind of noise.
So I want to ask you.
Oh,
I
go
want to
ahead,
ask a
Aaron.
question. I don't want to drive you in a rabbit hole.
Yeah,
Like zoom into that bright star. Do you have a little pinched optics going on or something? Or
yeah, it might be.
Something's going there.
Yeah, there's something there.
Yeah,
Could be.
might be. Gives it character, Eric. Don't listen.
Yeah, I like the bands.
It gives it
Give me,
character.
give me. I like the band. I like the little the. It's like it's a burst. So.
oh, this looks great. I mean,
But
you zoom
yeah,
in.
but seriously, I mean, looking at the detail here,
Wow.
it's coming in there.
That's awesome. Those tiny little pixels in that sensor. I mean, look how nice those stars look.
Yeah.
When you zoom in on those stars, you don't see a single pixelation on those stars.
Which camera is this?
This is the
585.
Altair 585 mono.
Oh, 585.
Yeah,
Yep.
baby.
Yeah. Yeah. So that little itty bitty, that little sensor, and I mean, this is at the full 540 millimeter focal length. I mean, that small sensor, even with 540 millimeters, I mean, it really goes in. It zooms in, and it's like, man.
Yeah, it
like,
looks
holy
great.
cow.
I love it.
So
With my 6200 and that 127 IS, why you'd barely be able to see that cone.
and then just because I'm me, I'll usually go into SETI here and I'll add on my little thing. So where are you?
And two, Eric, if you want to slightly change some of those colors, that's when I'd go to that toolbox and to the selective color.
Yeah, upper left was good, I think.
Just gotta find a spot that's not covering too much.
Yeah.
That or lower left.
And yeah, because I'm usually at lower.
Yeah, lower left actually, probably. Yeah.
But
lower right.
you can scale it up a bit.
Lower right, you got a lot of detail over
Yeah,
it. Lower left is more bland.
Yeah.
There you go.
And then let's just come down here. I want to see. I'm just I'm just a snob. So I'll boost my size up to maybe 2.5. Yeah, I usually go like 2.5.
There you go.
Hey Tom, how many credits you got in Telescope Live?
And then
700 and some.
Let's see if it's 40.
I can't read it.
There we go. So that's good.
1069.
Holy shit.
I haven't used it since I've been paying for it
go.
since the Sun and Sky Challenge we did 4 years ago. I haven't used
Holy
a
cow.
freaking credit since.
Yeah.
I've been
Just
paying
because.
$24 a month for 4 years.
Oh, geez,
yeah.
dude.
Jeez.
And how many credits do you have?
I was paying. I was on the gold plan there for a long time, and
I'm only on the silver.
yeah, and I just quit using it, and so then I said, well, hell, I'm paying $50 a month for this.
Yep.
So I
So
went
if anybody
down
wants to
to
donate
Vermont.
some data to a poor, clouded out Western New York,
There-
Yeah,
there you
right.
go.
I
Hey.
haven't
Well,
seen
that's-
I haven't seen a clear sky since November.
I know it. I am either.
I'll be happy to donate you some data, man. You know what?
I'll
Ernie,
gladly
if
pay you on Tuesday.
all you need is a top
Hamburger
hat.
today.
You
We
got
spun the
a
wheel
dime
and
for
you
a fellow
won.
American down on his luck.
I ain't got $20.
That's
That's
funny.
another reference the young bucks won't get.
But it's from December until March, it's worthless here.
Yeah.
And I'd forget how to process if I didn't have.
Although, fingers crossed with this insane cold, if the
Yeah.
lake freezes,
Yeah.
we might get something. But I'm
Yep.
telling you this right now, if it's minus 40 wind chill, I'm not imaging.
No.
Oh,
And you shouldn't. I mean, your mount is probably not designed to handle that kind of cold.
No.
With
So there's a
lubricants and
guy, on YouTube from
Switzerland
Finland,
or from Sweden. From Sweden.
Sweden is it Sweden?
Yeah, and
Lapland,
he's
northern
going
panorama.
above the Arctic Circle in the middle
Yeah.
of it. It was
And he's got the EQ6R. So
I swear to God, he sounds like he's delirious when he's talking. He's so because I think
It probably is.
Out in that
he's
cold,
so
yeah,
far
he
north.
is.
He's so far north. He can't polar line
Mhm.
with the altitude adjustment.
yeah.
He has to actually shorten the south. He has it set up so he's got his leg pointed south.
Mm-hmm.
And he has to actually lower that because he can't go high enough.
Yeah,
He's
it
above
won't
the
tilt up high
above
enough.
the Arctic Circle.
Wow.
And doesn't he only image like from
He only does it for a couple
October?
of months.
Yeah,
Still.
because it's
Yeah.
daylight most of the year. The other half. Of the
Yeah,
year.
yeah. Because
But on the when it's winter, it's night on almost all day.
yeah,
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then he'll go out there and he'll be like, "Oh, I came out here all this way and I got all set up, and the Northern Lights destroy it." He can't
yeah.
because the Northern Lights are crushing it.
That's funny.
So Eric, put a full screen image of that finished image up.
Yeah,
Because we were only getting a partial.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
Yeah, see if you can get a nice big full screen on it.
Yeah.
Let me get some of this stuff out of. Let me get a few things out of the way here, so you can see it.
Got to get his porn off of there.
So while he was doing all that, I was doing this. I was doing my rosette. Can you guys see that?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
All right.
HO, nice.
It's just hydrogen and oxygen. I have to get the sulfur, but it's about 35-minute images of each. There's the starless. There's
Nice.
the stars. And this is 2-time drizzle because I don't have such a nice small pixel sensor, but the stars look pretty good.
What focal length?
80 millimeter with a reducer, so it's like 385.
Okay.
And it's the 26M, so the 571 sensor.
3.76 micron pixel. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and the thing is, it slightly undersamples. So
So what? You got to zoom in.
If I don't drizzle, I get pixelated stars with it.
If you zoom into the center of the rosette,
Yeah.
we'll have to Google it because I don't know where to find it. But there's some Herberg objects in there.
Oh, inside here.
Yeah. I
Oh,
think it's
wow.
where those arcs are, where your cursor
Oh,
is.
right in here.
Somewhere in there. But don't take my after the week I had at work. Don't take my memory.
Yeah. So when I get a next clear night, I will get my S2 on there and make it a true SHO image. So, but
That thing looks like the the Doomsday
You got to put it in
Machine from
skull.
Star Trek.
Yeah,
put in skull.
rotate skull mode.
There's like
Skull
three
mode.
of them. There's like 3 skulls in there. Depending on which way you turn it, it's like 3. You get 3 different skulls. You get.
The skeleton of a shark coming out to bite you.
There you
There
go.
you go.
Ooh,
There you go.
Looks really good.
mighty nice.
Super Dave to the
There you go.
rescue.
All
There you
right.
go.
Yeah.
You got
Super
the
Dave in
Christmas
your
tree?
image blend.
I
There you go.
think Eric's got to take his mark and put a little asterisk next to it.
No,
But no, this
No,
is
it's
cool.
all good.
Have a little Super Dave figurine there.
Yeah, exactly.
In collaboration with.
There it is. We need to get you a logo.
No, you should just use the Super Dave logo, man. The big SD. Remember
That's
that?
what I'm saying. We need to get you a logo. A big
from
SD
TV,
logo.
from Super Dave TV.
Exactly. So, but this came out really, really cool.
That's Birdie.
Yeah. I mean,
I like that.
Yeah, great
That's
detail. That
That's the trunk.
That camera gives such great detail, man.
I mean, it does. It really does. And
it's those little baby pixels, man. That's
Yeah.
that's the key.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I loved about that 294. I love being able to bend that in one, and you had this small little pixels.
Yep.
You could get such great detail, but man,
Only
on which
12
one?
bits, though.
On
The
which
294.
4mm Pro.
Oh, 294. Yeah, the
Yeah.
183 was that way too, wasn't it?
Flats with that
The
thing,
183.
bro.
No,
I don't think
no.
so.
The 294 was by itself. It was as
Yep.
completed, and it was only the
Technically, it's an
bottom, right?
IMX 490 or yeah,
492.
492.
Yeah.
492.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That mono. Yeah, the mono. Like
Yeah.
when you go like
I
in
love
bin
that.
one, like your
Bro,
native bin one.
Crazy.
QHY basically bullied ZWO into that.
Well,
QHY was selling theirs for cheaper with bin one mode unlocked, and ZWO had nothing.
nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. And then all of a sudden they came in with the mono. Say, "Oh, we got it now."
Yeah.
If my next camera will definitely be a player one.
Player one had the 585 for almost a year before ZWO.
Yeah, I think Altair had it before ZWO.
They did.
They both did.
They both did. They both did.
Yeah, Altair and QHY are very similar design and function.
Yep.
And I'll tell you, I've been really pleased with the pairing of the 585 with this refractor.
Yeah.
You know, it's been really, really good. Even, you know, at full focal length and at reduced, just the detail, like you're saying, just having those little pixels and grabbing that detail has been pretty impressive.
I wish they made a larger version of it.
That was always a nice thing about the 183 too. The small pixels.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The 183, I love because it had the small pixels.
Great detail.
Yes.
You had to deal with the amp glow. You know?
Yep.
They just need to make a bigger sensor with those tiny pixels.
Yeah,
exactly.
Because the 3.76 micron one, you go all the way down to the 533 and all the way up to the technically the 150 megapixel medium format one. And it's all basically the same chip, just cut into bigger pieces. And there's some spec differences, but there's nothing.
Yeah, that was the one
smaller.
thing. Talk about bit size though was that
47
294 mono in bin one.
12
Each
bits.
Individual subframe was ton of freaking.
They were huge.
It was like each file was huge.
Yeah, but not compared to like again. I mean, a medium format one.
Yeah,
you know, or a full frame
on
one.
that
Like
6200 I got.
Yeah, they're what like 80.
No, 120.
120.
120 megabytes per image.
Yeah, well, I mean, the C5A, the Moravian one's like 200 megs a piece.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, 5 images, you're just under a gig.
we actually had Pavel on the show about 2 years ago. We had Pavel Kagas from Moravian on, and he was talking about all this stuff. And he's like, "Oh yeah, we got servers in the back filled with data because our chips are too damn big and our files are ridiculous."
Yep.
It's like, you know. You get those crazy medium format Moravians that you're spending, you know, $20,000 on, you know, or more, and you know, it's crazy that
and you need a 100 terabyte NAS system to keep the
data.
Yeah, and that's only 3 projects.
And your camera weighs more than your telescope.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they are pretty big.
They're pretty stout.
Yeah. They're huge.
They're big.
I can't. You know what? You guys have kind of, you know, you mentioned maybe the Rasa. You guys have inspired me to try to go ahead and pair this 585 with the Rasa.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Man.
Yeah.
Oh man, I want to get into that one.
I think I'll put my 585 on my TV 85 and see what.
Okay, yeah, no, it'll be good on that 85. Yeah, I think it'll be
anything
good.
small like that, anything small focal like that, it's gonna look great.
Yeah. No,
like I said, at some point they just got to make one that's bigger.
Someplace, they just got to make it bigger, right, Justin? It's crazy.
Yeah,
you know, just make something. I mean, you know, and just the shape of the 585. It's like it's like a movie screen. It's like this, you know.
Yeah,
it's like that. You know, It's
like wide field movie screen, 70
yeah,
millimeter.
exactly. I mean, it doesn't bother me as much. It's just short on top, and,
Yeah.
I
The
mean,
problem is that I mean, we're not the ones driving the sensors.
no, not even
No,
close.
no.
We're about probably
because
like
if we
less than
were, we'd have an
10%.
APS-C that is 2.5 micron pixels.
Yeah, it's all medical, man. It's all medical. A lot of medical.
Security
stuff,
cameras,
Security,
cameras.
cars.
Nobody worries about astrophotography. If anything,
Just picking
it's
up the
like
crumbs. Sometimes it happens to work out for us.
Speaking of cars,
it does.
I literally had a car come in and their backup camera was messed up. So I called to find out the price of just the little backup camera.
Dave took his 585.
You're talking about a chip. You're talking about a chip that's this big.
Yeah, like a cell phone chip.
They wanted $380.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I can buy an astrophotography camera that's cool and everything for about that much. He's
Good
like,
man over there.
How'd that install work out?
I didn't buy.
I mean, you buy those cameras, they come with an all sky, adapter for it. Just pop that little lens on there. You got crazy field of view.
I told the guy, you know what I told the guy? I was like, look, go look on eBay. You can probably find one for $100 and I'll put it in.
Oh man.
Yeah, I still haven't bought my NAS.
I just
You haven't gotten your NAS yet? Your new one?
No, I don't know. I'm like, I don't know why I was posted on Discord and somebody suggested building one, and I started looking at some YouTube videos, and I don't know. I'm not that guy.
Are you looking for just a regular NAS or an SSD?
Yeah, I want a 4-bay. I want a 4-bay NAS. I got right now so I started imaging in 2020.
Yeah.
June of 2020.
Yeah.
And I have about 20 terabytes of data on those, little external hard drives.
Yeah.
And so I'm gonna get burned at some point, right?
Yep.
So I'm thinking if I can get like a 4-bay, and I don't have to get all 4 hard drives at the same time, because it's a freaking lot of money.
Yeah.
Well, and I'm about to make things worse for you. If you have one copy, that's not a backup.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah. No.
On my NAS,
So
on my NAS, I have a 4-bay. I got a 2-bay. I got one for my Starfront data. I got one for my data at home. And on top of that, I have a tertiary backup on Backblaze.
Yeah.
I also have another backup on my Google Drive. So I mean,
that's expensive.
What?
I said that would be expensive, I would think.
Backblaze is nothing.
No. I know Backblaze is great. I meant the Google Drive. If you're trying to store all your data.
No, I don't do I don't do everything. I just do like I just do the final stack parts.
Gotcha. As I say, because we're talking like 15, 20 terabytes. Like that's
so
money.
it's only the process part with the masters that are there.
Right. So to give you some context, my backup servers are like 60 terabytes each. So I have one here. I'm rebuilding my other one as a backup to that one, and then I have an offline backup that I do manually. And that one, all of them live at different locations.
Yep, that's the way to do it.
Yeah. So if something, God forbid, ever happens, it's still all safe.
Yeah. Yeah. I have a friend that lives in Miller, Long Island, who's a big tech head. And he's like, "Oh yeah, I got room on my server." I said, "You sure?"
Are you sure?
I said, so I bought another 2-bay.
Yeah.
And I bought a 2-bay Synology, and I said, "Here, take this and put it at your house, and I'll just back up to that." And that's what I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Synology won't let you use. Will only let you use their hard drives now. So
they had some pushback, and I don't know where they landed on that.
I don't know. I'm using what am I using now? I'm using WD.
You can never upgrade. If you get a new Synology box, the software on it is locked to only their drives.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm pulling a ZWO.
And then some.
I might have to go to QNAP or Buffalo.
Yeah, I was looking at a QNAP TS 453. It's about $600 and something.
No drive.
And that's why I just built mine, because I bought, and again, this was before the RAM prices went crazy. I bought a
Yeah, what the hell's up with
Lenovo
that?
ThinkStation. I mean, I can answer that question, but the ThinkStation cost me, I think, $250. And then I 3D printed a housing to put 2 more drives in. It already had all the ports and everything. And that was with 64 gigs of RAM.
Sweet.
So it took me, I found a print. So I didn't even design it. I just found a print for the extra bay because you could buy it when it was new, but obviously it doesn't exist anymore. And then I can slap 4. If you want more, you can buy, a 5 1/4 to hard drive bay, slot that in the middle. Now you got, another 3 drives there. And I'm done. Install an operating system. I'm using TrueNAS, and that was it. I didn't have to build anything. Put an OS in there. I got to install an NVMe drive.
Nice.
So that same computer now, I think, is about $400 for the same specs. Do you need 64 gigs of RAM? No. Especially if it's just backup and you're not using it to constantly pull stuff back and forth. I just did it because I wanted to run a bunch of other virtual stuff and have it as a play lab. But if you're not afraid of a little bit of work, it'll save you a bunch of money and it will keep you safe from being locked out. Because, if Synology gets away with it, other vendors are going to start doing the same. Wait, I can lock you down so you can only buy the drives from me, which I'm just buying from someone else and marking up. That's free extra money.
I think Synology is backing off, but
are they? I mean, they got a lot of people pissed.
Yeah, man, I didn't even hear about that. I've been looking to buy one because I got the 2 already, so I'm okay with what I got.
Sure,
but
as long as those boxes work.
Yeah, well, yeah, but now that's another reason why I moved off the ZWO ecosystem because I did not like the fact that I had to buy all their crap.
Yeah,
and don't get me wrong, it works. They have a good product. They have good cameras. They have a good platform with the ASI Air, and it works great. But you know what? It's just a personal. It's just my personal preference not to do that because I just don't like. I like using my Astro Oasis focuser or my Optec focuser. I like using my Asatos. I like
Luce, exactly.
Or whatever.
Yeah,
whatever you want to use.
I like using different. I got 3 different types of cameras. I got QHY, Altair, and Player One. I use them all. And all these different things that I could use. I can't do that with the ZWO platform. That's why I went Astro Station. I bought the Stella Vita. Then I got Eagle 3, Eagle 4, Eagle 5, and now Eagle 6. so I went crazy with the Prima Luce fanboy stuff. But I mean, that's
you are definitely a fanboy.
Oh yeah.
Their stuff is really, really good. So
I've never had an issue that I couldn't explain. There have been issues, and most of it has been user error. Most people that are computer savvy or think they're computer savvy can fancy themselves as tinkerers and let's see what we can break next kind of thing.
And that's what gets you in trouble.
I've done that. It does. It works as long as you don't kind of mess with everything, just with everything else, same exact thing.
Dan, that little Stella Vita that you sold me, I like
been nothing but problems for him.
It was hard to get used to.
It sucks.
No, I really like it. It was hard to get used to, different format as opposed to the Air. But it works.
Well, you got to remember also it's still growing. So I mean, there's still a lot of stuff going on. They're still doing a lot of updates. They're still doing a lot of and you know what? The firmware update kind of is a little clunky. Kind of, it's still kind of weird. I hope they kind of fix that so it's as simple as the ASI Air, where it's just
it's definitely not.
It can't be as bad as the Wanderer Astro Power Box or whatever they're.
It's just as bad.
No, you have to disassemble that and push a firmware update button on the inside of the board.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. No.
What? Yes. I have one at a commercial observatory. I had to be physically there, disassemble it, take it off of the scope, disconnect it, plug just USB, nothing else, take it apart, hold down the firmware reset button, use their software to do the update. Don't let go of the button. Keep holding on. Wait till the firmware says clean, then you can let go.
I'm 90% sure.
No thanks.
I'm 90% sure that's almost done. With the new Pro V3.
Yeah.
You know, is that the one you're talking about, or?
Yeah, whatever their top of the line USB/power one.
Then I'm gonna have to talk to what's his name over at Wander Astro, because Frank over at Wander Astro, because
Yeah, no,
I've used the flat panels. I've never used the boxes.
Yeah,
So
I'll be honest. I'll just go back and I'll just buy another one of these.
Well, I was having issues with my Pegasus that I wasn't sure if it was, and so I ripped and replaced everything. I replaced. I felt like Theseus' ship. I replaced every single piece of the equipment. I was having an issue that was manifesting in the camera. The vendor was like, "It's not the camera. It's got to be something else. Camera just has power and data. It's not the camera." Like, fine. I damaged the computer, so I had to replace the computer. That wasn't on purpose. I replaced the telescope, which is irrelevant. I replaced the focuser because the new telescope couldn't use the old focuser. I replaced every single cable, power and data, and then I replaced the power and the power supply. And eventually the issue did happen again, and it was the camera. I had to get the camera replaced. But I was like, oh yeah, I'll just I'm having a weird issue where the temperature values are really off. I was like, it's fine. I'll just do it manually. I don't care. But I was like, let me just try the firmware upgrade and let's see what happens. And then I went and tried to find the documentation. I was like, oh, you've got to be joking. You have got to be joking. So like I have a refractor. So the handle's on the top and I bolted it through the handle to hold it in place.
Right.
I had to take the handle off to take the screws off, to take it off. And then the other screws are on the underside. So to take the plate off, to get to the exposed board, which has the firmware update button on it.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I was like, if I had known, I would have not bought this and put it in a remote observatory.
Yeah,
2,000 miles away from
with a pen and a pencil and hold that button down.
Yeah, well, it's not even like there's like a hole. Like it's like
no, you got to open it up. It's a button. Yeah. It's like a little white button, right?
Right. Like I don't want to have to tell support like, hey, can you disassemble my equipment, unplug every USB cable that's on there, every power of the cable on there, label them all.
Crazy. I got to talk to Frank about that if that's the case. I'm gonna be like, really? I'm trying to help you out with your business here, and
yeah,
that stuff
baffled me.
You know what? I just got these in. I'm looking forward to.
Yeah.
Oh, the SB Boney.
Yeah.
Trying that out.
I
just got a bunch of these in. Seems like it's pretty solidly made. I mean, I don't know. It's got what do you got? 5 power, 1 always on, so it's 6 power. You got the USB out. You got 5. USB ports, 2 3.0 and 3 2.0, plus a USB-C in for power.
Nice. I think so. I saw someone had already. Some people wrote custom firmware for it to tweak some features or add some features.
I think I saw something like that on Cloudy Nights. I
don't have it, so I'm not going to play with it, and that sketches me out anyways. But I'm not sure what problem they were trying to fix.
It could have been just a tweaking thing, sometimes people don't like their software and,
No, for sure. Someone else wrote code that I don't understand. I don't really want to put it on something else that's plugged into my computer.
I hear you. I don't blame you.
No, but I think I'll just save my pennies and because I was really thinking about that Wander Astro V3 Pro. I was really thinking about it, and now I think I may just go ahead and just get an Ultimate. Just go ahead and get a Pegasus Astro Ultimate and just be done.
Yep,
just be done and get an Eagle 6.
Eagle.
No, because here's the thing with the Eagle. You gotta buy every flipping cable.
Yeah,
every cable.
And you know how much those cables are?
Yep,
not that bad.
They are bad.
It's not that bad.
It's very bad. Here's a power cable like $80.
You know what?
The power brick's $200.
That doesn't matter.
It doesn't even come with it.
It's nice. It's red. You know what? Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm like the old school Rock. It doesn't matter what you're showing me there.
I love my Eagles. I'm sorry. I'm just
it's all
bought the 3. It's funny because it's a quick story. I bought the 2. Right. I was working at Camera Concepts, the telescope place out in Long Island, and I said, listen, I want something that's all in one. I don't want to have to get separate power boxes. I don't want to have to get separate everything. I don't want to have to do another computer. I don't want to have to do it. He's like, well, I said, I asked him, I said, can you become a Prima Luce dealer? I want to get an Eagle 2. And he's like, oh yeah, we can do it. So he got an Eagle 2 and I ordered it. A week later,
it came out.
The Eagle 3 comes out. So I go, Jeff, don't you effing dare. I said, cancel the order. Get me a 3, please. Don't do it. I literally just got in time to Tom Bramwell. I said, Tom, I don't want the 2. Give me the 3. Give me the 3. He's like, all right, I'll send you a 3 Pro. So I got the 3 Pro number 0003.
Nice.
And it was kind of cool. So I got that started my Eagle tour. And yes, they're stupid expensive.
Mm-hmm.
They're stupid expensive, but
and they use 2.5 versus everything else is 2.1, 5.5.
2.5 what?
The cable size.
5 millimeter by 2.1.
No, they don't. They have custom proprietary ones. You got to thread in.
Well, the only
you got to thread that in. But no. If you if you buy no, because like my Asato and Alto and my Giotto, they're all 5.5 by 2.5 millimeter.
Yes, they are.
By 2.5.
But everything else is 2.1.
Yeah. But it doesn't,
under the sun
it doesn't
2.1.
matter because you're not going to put a 2.1 in here. You still got to.
I'm not talking about the Eagle, bro. I'm just talking about.
He's moved on.
I'm just talking about the Asato.
So you cheap little bastard, go get the cable from Pegasus. There's a nice cable. It's called a 2.5 to 2.1, and you can just plug it in.
They even make adapters that you can take the existing cable. And just plug
I thought we were going to get Jane. You were ignorant slut there for a second.
Believe it or not, Dan Aykroyd was not the first to say that on SNL, but we will go there.
But it's just like sweet goony goo goo. Why?
Yeah. Well, so Eric, when I got my Eagle, he sent me all the power adapters and everything, and I think it was one for
somebody got done with dinner.
It was for one of my things I was trying to run, and it wouldn't fit. I'm like,
that's what I'm
why is it not fitting? And I'm like, Dan, you sent me the wrong adapter. He's like, what? What number did I send you? And I said, I think it was the one for the Alto.
2.5.
It wouldn't plug in.
It wouldn't plug in.
Sent me a 2.1 instead of a 2.5. He's like, oh.
Actually, no. Actually, I think
Are we talking power connectors?
Yes, we were talking about Prima Luce.
Prima Luce and their 2.5 power connectors for their.
It's not just them.
Does the same thing.
No, it's European. A lot of Europeans do use 2.5.
Yeah,
SV Bony did the same thing. So I desoldered their 2.5 jack from the SV Bony SV240, the non-pro. I fucking desoldered it and soldered on my own 5.5 by 2.1.
There you go,
for the main power.
Screw that.
Yes, that.
Just the main power, but the others are 2.1.
Yeah, all the others
are all 2.1.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is stupid, and I hate it.
Yeah.
So I desoldered it.
It's like
I don't like
it's
it.
Like
not one bit.
it's like, will you people start using
standards? I will say.
So now there's a 13 standard.
I will say.
Exactly.
The power in and those connectors they have for the power outs and the power in are phenomenal.
Yeah, except that
they're not going to pull out by accident.
Nope. No, but there's two that are one type and two that are completely different type.
They have the two.
They have the 8 amp and the 3 amp.
Right. So God forbid you need a different one.
2 of them are 5 amp and 2 of them are 3 amp.
Right.
Yeah. So one's more male and one's more female.
Yeah. But the 2 female ones or 2 of them are 5 amp and the other 2 are 3.
No, 8 and 3.
8 I think.
So that is the one thing. I made a video on the 241 Pro, which is what I have on my big imaging rig, and I bitched and moaned about the 2.5 as well because it was just none of my cables worked, and there was some good conversation in the comments there about how that thicker center pin does handle power better, which for the main feed on a box that's meant to distribute up to like 3 amps per output and it's got 4, like, okay, fine, I get it. But like, it's still dumb, and I hate it.
Yeah.
No, I agree, but
Well, and then
that's why a lot of the what's the Pegasus, they have their own special input plug.
Well, the Pegasus is just what
Then
like
you
an
have to buy, you have
60
to
or
buy
whatever.
separate as well, which doesn't
It's-
always puzzle me.
I like the
They're gonna
XT
send you a
connectors.
power
Yeah.
box, send you the power cable with the power box, but they don't
Right.
do.
The XT
No.
connectors is what like the RC hobbyists use to
Right.
connect their batteries, and that
Correct.
thing can
Yes,
handle like
exactly, yes.
almost kilowatt levels of power. Like if you get the right one, there's different
Right.
variants of it, but
I think
They are
the
pain to
Wanderer,
solder.
yeah, the Wanderer box one's even more confusing because it's got 2 inputs.
Two. It's got two. Yeah.
And it
Really?
doesn't, it's not, yeah, but it's like, and it gives
Yeah.
you like the total rated spec for the whole thing. It's like, well, how much can I pull off of one? If I
Yeah.
have 2 and one drops, what happens?
I never understood that, and I never got a straight answer from
Nope.
Frank. I never got a straight. He's like, "Oh yeah, just buy 2 power packs. 2 10-amp power packs." I said, "What? But why?"
Yeah.
They used to do these gaming laptops like 7 years ago,
Oh,
where they would put
gosh.
desktop graphics cards in them,
remember.
and you would have
I
to plug in
remember.
2 power adapters into
Oh,
it. That's
right,
what it feels
right,
like.
right.
Well, could that be for splitting? So like you could run your
Redundant.
dew heaters off of one power supply.
It doesn't, no, there's no.
Oh, okay.
No,
There
was nothing
know
from
what
the
it was.
software
That would make
side.
sense, right? But no.
I
So-
assume on the physical board on the inside, they're literally going to the same place.
Someone
Yeah,
should open
I
this
think
up.
they are.
They have to go to the
I
same
mean, I
place,
have,
but I don't
but I
understand.
didn't take
the-
pictures.
I don't
Here you
And
go,
now
Dan's
it's
gonna
in New
pull one out
Mexico,
right now.
so it's not convenient.
Ooh, I got to start putting together my first remote imaging rig.
Yeah.
Don't get that.
I don't know. I'm not going to. What? That is
Yeah.
nuts.
Where are you
Oh,
gonna
and
put
those
it?
are the 2.5s, aren't they? They look fat.
Yep. They are.
Ah.
Open
It
it
says
up.
right there, 2.5.
You got the
right
tools to open that up.
Yeah, open it up. Let's see this.
See the reset button
on
or the firmware
inside.
update
I want
button.
to see that
there.
reset
No,
button.
this is a new one. I'm not opening this one.
Oh.
This is a new one.
Good
You gotta
call.
sell that one.
Good call.
I still got the box. I mean,
Nice.
Good call.
Open box special.
There you go.
no.
No.
It was
No,
a display piece, and you get paid full price. Sorry.
Fingerprints, no charge.
I don't have
Yeah.
fingerprints.
You
I'm
know,
too old.
I can steal Dan's identity now.
Yeah.
I want it.
No
You know,
fingerprints.
the other option that you could look at for with the power problem going 2.5 to 2.1, just buy a coupler.
Yeah. They make the little like
Mhm.
the,
A
the
little
nose
tiny
adapters.
baby
Even better,
Exactly.
I
I don't like those.
I saw a cable that the center pin squeezes.
Ah.
And so the
Yeah.
cable itself is rated for both 2.5 and 2.1.
Oh,
Nice.
so it'll
It literally
spread open.
is yeah, if you look at it, it's kind of got like more of a gap. And so it's the pins are bent in
Yeah.
and then they've got a little bit of a lip on the ends like a flare. So when you
Nice.
shove it in, it expands.
It'll
And
expand.
it'll
that's
grab
kinda
on a
clever.
2.5, but it'll clamp firmly all the way down to a 2.1.
That's kind
Yeah.
of cool.
Yeah.
There's some of those cheapo. Just be careful. Don't get anything too cheap because
Right.
you don't want to be hunting down because it might show up as a USB disconnect issue or something weird, and it turns out it's actually your stupid power cable or power adapter. That's why I don't like those little. I've got a bag of those little adapters,
Yeah,
and some of them can be a little flaky, and you can
Like
drive yourself
these
crazy
things.
one night.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. I don't even know
This
where
came
mine
for
is.
free with something else. I don't even know what it came from.
Yeah.
Just
So
use it
actually,
for
what I
testing.
use with the SV Bony 241 Pro is I bought an extension, and it's
Mhm.
got the 2.5 on the
Mhm.
male end, and then a 2.1 or whatever
Right.
on the
To your
other
power.
end. So
Right.
that worked
Right
out.
there. There you go.
Is that the extension that does the adapter?
5-foot 2.5 to 2.1 cable.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably the best route to go.
Right.
That's just a coupler with attitude.
Yeah, but there's something weird about when they manufacture those couplers.
Yeah.
It's an
Um,
extra point of failure for one.
It is. It really
Yeah,
is. It
they can
really
be a
is.
little shady sometimes. They're not all bad. I'm sure
Right.
most of them are probably good, but yeah.
But if
I
stuff's
like
moving
the
around and
extensions.
it starts to wiggle and get loose there, it's just
Yeah.
That's what electrical tape's for.
My
Super glue.
Everything nice and tight.
yeah. And then you
Ain't
like
going
cut it open
nowhere.
when you got something wrong, and then you accidentally cut the cable, and,
Uh-huh.
Whoops, or your finger in the middle of the night.
Oopsie
and you
doodle.
can't see it because it's red.
Yeah.
Then you wake up and your bed's all bloody.
Like, what happened here?
You got a horse in there.
Oh, wait a
The
second.
horse head.
Exactly.
Yeah, not the whole horse, just the head.
Yeah.
Nice.
I will always hear that scream forever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Waltz.
Mr. Walls.
Oh man.
Johnny Fontaine never gets that movie. God, okay, I'm getting old. Anyway, it's almost 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
It is 10 o'clock on the dot.
Yep. Yep.
It's
It
7
is.
o'clock here. You bunch of geezers.
Because we're 3 hours ahead.
Yeah,
of
we're
you.
3
Yeah,
hours
we're
older than
3
you,
hours ahead.
Francisco.
2 hours older than me.
Yeah.
Deal with it.
I'm gonna fly down to your house. I'm gonna shave that beard off.
Dude, come on. It's nice here.
Yeah.
There's
you
a
know
spare
what? Yeah.
bedroom.
Yeah,
Oh, sweet. Awesome.
He's
Yeah.
like,
Don't threaten us with a good
can't
he's
time.
get
like
a
Eddie
flight
Murphy. He's like
tonight.
Eddie
It's
Murphy. He's like,
canceled.
come on, man.
It's great.
Come on.
I'll take you to
baby.
the
You
local
wanna
like
be
dark
bad?
sky
You wanna
site.
cut
Yeah.
my hair? Come
Sounds
on.
good to me.
You know, not for nothing, but the gray hair just means we've been able to avoid the stupid better than you.
There you go. I got a couple coming in. I'm letting them grow. I like the
Oh,
gray.
don't
the-
worry. There'll be more coming.
Actually, I beg to differ, Scott. It means we've been exposed to more stupid.
That's
Yeah.
true.
There you go.
It's the kids. The kids have done this to me.
No.
The dang kids.
Oh, my
Yes.
ex-wife did
What's-
it to me.
What's my excuse?
Oh, that's when you go, oh,
I'm with you,
that's when
Tom.
you lose the hair.
I used to have hair down to the middle of my back.
She took half the house. She took all my hair.
Oh, she took
Now,
all
that used to
hair.
go down my back is now going down my chin.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
There you go.
No,
Man.
don't get too used to it. This as soon as it starts getting warm, this whole thing's coming off.
All right. There you go.
Yeah.
See,
I'm gonna look
Where-
like Dan.
wait a
I'm
minute.
with you.
As soon
I
as it
can
starts
buy a
getting warm,
melee
Yeah.
where do you live?
and get
San
an
Diego.
SC power box.
So when is it not warm?
I was gonna say, isn't it all?
I'll have you know the high today was only 64. That's pretty cool.
Oh,
It's okay.
Where's the
Nice.
kick button?
One.
Where's the kick button?
Oh,
It's not
Nice.
warm
2
until it's
degrees.
like 80.
It's
then
it's
it's warm.
2.
whatever.
That's not enough temperature. You guys
I
need talk to your local council member. I don't know. You need more temperature.
How are they gonna
Ernie,
do?
Ernie,
Good
I'm
Lord.
at 3.7.
18. Is that Celsius?
What?
No.
Oh, it's Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit.
Oh,
It
man.
feels like
Francisco,
6 degrees.
you sound so much like how I did when I was stationed in San Diego, dude, and I was giving all my family crap in here.
You
in
have
Chicago.
Everything else here is silly, so you might as well take advantage of rubbing the weather in
Oh,
people's face.
man.
You know what? Not for nothing. I'm just looking at my weather for tomorrow, and it
Yeah.
says I've never seen something that says this
Oh,
before.
I can't get it up there.
High of 17 degrees tomorrow. Brisk and very cold with increasing cloudiness. Extended time outside can lead to hypothermia.
Yeah, I saw that.
Protected
Mine said the
lights may
same thing.
freeze. What the
What a
hell?
shock.
Yeah. Well,
It's go ahead. I was gonna say it's pleasant over there in April, right? Because I'm in contact with the NEAC people. I'm gonna be going. They're getting
you're
me
going?
You are going. Okay, cool.
yes, they're getting me a pass of some sort, and I'm not gonna be like general. I don't know. I don't know. I talked to this very nice gentleman named Bob.
Bob. Yeah, Bob.
Yeah. And I
Yeah.
guess he was running it, but now it's like daughter's running it, and so I'm gonna talk to her in the next
Bob's
couple days.
still
But
involved, though. He's like the guy behind the scenes.
yeah, I talked to him on the phone today for like 20 minutes. He seems like a really cool guy, so I'm excited to
You've been
go.
running it forever. You've been running
Yes.
it forever.
So I'm guessing in April it's t-shirt and shorts weather. Yes, I don't have to worry about anything.
I mean, that's
No,
why you.
it's gonna be cool.
No.
Yeah,
It's gonna be-
sub freezing. I'm
Last
no.
year we had sleet.
Yeah.
At this convention?
Yes.
You're gonna be
Oh my
inside
God.
though. You're not
Yeah,
outdoors.
No,
Who
no,
cares?
no. Not if you were there last year when somebody pulls a fire alarm and you're standing outside for 3
Oh
hours.
yeah. Oh.
Nice.
Yeah, look,
Somebody
this
was
is
still
I'm in
sleeping,
like a hoodie and sweatpants, like and warm socks, and
Oh
it's
my
58
God.
degrees.
I would tell
so
you bring at least one. So you bring pants and a sweatshirt just
Yeah.
to be safe.
I was
know.
gonna just show up in my underwear, but yeah, that works.
You can do that. I got a free room here too. So
Hey, good. I like it. Good.
If you're
I tell my fiance, the guys told me I had to bring some sort of pants. I don't know.
Yeah, bring pants.
you should stop by the Dark Dragons astronomy booth. I think they
Yep.
should have one this year. If you haven't,
They're
been.
gonna
Yeah, those guys are great.
they
Rick
have pants?
and
Rick and
Rick
Jeff.
and we got Jeff. Yeah,
Yeah.
Jeff. Yeah. They
They're
I
good
actually
people.
they actually helped me out. I had them come down to Queensboro Community College.
Oh yeah.
I hooked them up with they were looking at redoing their Ash Dome Observatory, and they never did domes before. They never did it. So Jeff, I don't know if you know Jeff well, but I mean Jeff was like, we could do this.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, all right, Jeff, you want the job. Just here's the guy's number.
Yeah.
Here you go. So
Yeah.
they did it, and they figured out a way to do it with some diamond plating and a wheel and a motor and blah, blah, blah. So it moves the
dome
perfect.
that college has is a larger version of one that we have at our club.
Okay.
And so they were able to look at that and go, okay, we can work around this. This is what we're going to do to scale it up. Yep. And Jeff has become a whiz with 3D modeling.
The guy's amazing. What a freaking brainiac, man!
He's awesome. I met those two guys the last night I was there. I met them, talked to them for a while at the
bar.
Yep.
Those guys.
They've been on the show twice, I think. They've been on the show twice. Yeah.
Yeah, I do a lot of beta testing for their hardware. So.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I'm excited to get to talk to a bunch of. I haven't talked to a bunch of astrophotography companies, and so I'm excited to broaden my horizons.
Bud.
So Francisco, then you're coming to NEAF. So we've got our new video guy, our new
there you go.
Our new interviewer, since Eric will be there.
I have to,
Francisco, you're gonna have to pick up the.
You got big shoes to fill there, Francisco. I'm just saying.
You know what they say about guys with big shoes.
So I don't want to step on
it. I'll work the camera. You work the microphone.
Perfect.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
I'll just bring the equipment.
This headset, after a while, if I don't talk, it just it mutes itself, and I don't know how to unmute it other than to restart it. There's probably a way, I just don't know.
Yeah.
Bam.
Dude.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm looking at this Dark Dragon site.
Yeah.
Has anybody used their Dragon Light mobile iPad flat frame app?
Yes.
Dude, that looks sick.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I'm buying that right now.
It's really nice.
Buy that right now.
The feature that I love is that you can draw an aperture.
So you're not blinding the whole area.
Yeah, so when we're at our observatory, there's lots of people, it's our dark sky site.
Yeah.
And people are out there for the dark sky. So you got your LED light panel just blazing away.
Right.
It kind of sucks. So with this thing, you can actually draw a circle the right size so you're not bleeding a whole bunch of light out there. It's really slick.
And
pretty cool.
It runs on Alpaca as well, which is ASCOM over the network.
Yep.
So if you're using Nina or anything else, you can literally just script
Nina. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Okay, I'm awesome. This app.
Which is another reason I don't like the ASI Air, because that doesn't work.
And the ASI Air doesn't have a flat wizard.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
No, it does not.
It's so stupid. It's because I always take 2-second flats in Nina because I can control
everything.
Well, it doesn't have a flat wizard, but it will do flats for you. Like if you go into the
it will do flats, yes.
It will make flats.
But it won't control a flat panel.
It won't control a flat panel. It will not do that.
So you have to be very much involved in that process.
Yeah.
Yes.
Whereas for all my stuff, I script it all automatically. So if I'm doing, a flat panel, it covers over, does it all, it runs automatic, I'm done.
Yeah.
If I'm projecting to a wall,
I'm done for the night. The flat panel closes and it takes flats.
Yep.
And I don't even have to worry about it.
Even right now, I have an issue with one of my flat panels. I'm doing sky flats. I still automate that and I can sleep through it. I tell it to point to a particular area of the sky. It does a safety check. Is it the roof open? Is it safe to image? Cool. Go run. Nina has its own automation stuff for flats for sky.
It
flats.
does.
Yep.
And it got better.
It has. It has gotten better.
Yeah.
So I run that.
Really like it.
I wish Target Scheduler would work with sky flats because then I wouldn't have to take every channel. But that's the only downside, and it's temporary. But
I'm sure he'll work on it. But I mean,
they'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'm sure he's got a laundry list of things that people want though.
Yeah.
I on the Carbon Star that I have in Texas, I put an OFP2 on there from Deep Sky Dad, just because of the dust there in a Newtonian.
Sure. Oh yeah.
Just to have it there. Because I mean, they just put a whole bunch of pictures on the. I actually made a joke. They put a whole bunch of pictures on there about they have the cleanest remote observatory ever, and they hired somebody.
Not.
They hired somebody, I guess, to do the cleaning of the objectives if you want it to be done, and it's all refractors. So I'm like, oh, So what about us? What about us new guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, what
what
about
about
us new
CDK?
guys? that
Yeah,
put
well, yeah.
careers
Are you gonna take out my mirror cell and
Yeah.
recollimate it also?
Yeah. Yeah. Are they gonna clean up their
we'll do
cabling?
that for like we'll do that for you for like
No, you know what?
$150
In all
an
fairness,
hour.
they do a good job with the cabling. They do a really good job with the cabling.
Okay.
I've never had a
I
problem.
mean, I've seen some spaghetti messes on some of those pictures.
So, some of them, yeah, it depends. You know, it depends who did your install, I guess. But I mean,
Yeah.
let me tell you, at least on my personal setup,
Sure.
I've never had a problem. I mean, I've got like the peer cam looking around and I'm moving stuff around. Nothing is not one wire is moving. Everything is pretty solid. So
yeah, I'm seeing some of them just kind of hanging in all directions, and that just bothers me when I do mine personally. It's like I want as few cables going anywhere as I can.
I'd flip out. If I saw it on the peer cam where freaking cables are flying all over the place, I'd be like, "Yo, guys," and I'm not paying for it. This is your fault.
Well, guys, it's well past that time.
That's right. We're having fun.
So I know everybody's having fun. We really, really appreciate everybody hanging out. And definitely, I will recommend, don't forget to hit that like button and give a thumbs up. And go back on this video because Super Dave's done a great job walking me through with image blend and everything. Use it, build out a workflow using it. Seriously, grab that. I'm going to go back. I'm going to, get my OneNote out. I'm taking notes. I'm doing every little freaking thing. And I'm going to break it down so I have a nice workflow. So image blend, that's the bomb. So
when you finish that up, Nate, when you finish that up, Eric, send me the notes and I'll have Shelfin put a beautiful
little blog post.
Yeah, a PDF, a nice PDF, something that people can download.
Yeah, because there's a lot of stuff with Lockhart and everything. There's a lot of things you want to keep in mind, to do certain things. Definitely, like with image solver, all that stuff. Astrometry, astrometry information. You want to keep that astrometric solution to all that stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna go through all of it, and I'm gonna do all that. So, and then, maybe I'll get you guys, on and I'll share it and get some feedback before we send it out, or make it,
cool.
Make it out for the masses.
Dave doesn't even charge by the hour.
Yeah, I know, right? It's so cool.
Yeah.
Dave gets MVP.
There it is. There it is. So thanks again, everybody, for coming on and hanging out with us. Justin, come on anytime, man. It's been a great, having you
nice
on.
meeting you, Justin.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Nice to meet you, Justin.
Yeah, for sure.
Nice meeting you,
for
Justin.
sure. Yeah. So have a great weekend, everybody. If you're out in these areas where we're getting snowmageddon, unlike some people, Francisco.
Yeah.
And Mr. Cole over there,
He's on the Lanai, baby. He's on the Lanai with the,
Yeah,
with
you know what? That's what we're
like two people on there.
Screw that. We're freaking done now. Freaking Lanai. We're out of here.
I'm over 2 feet for this week alone.
There we go.
You guys down south, be safe, man. I hope you guys
good
don't
luck.
Yes. Yeah, for sure. I'm staying in my house.
And hopefully, knock on wood, you don't lose all your power because
hopefully not.
And we can't process our data.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm charging.
I was looking forward to getting caught up.
It's like, what do I decide with my generator? I'm going to plug with my generator. I'm going to keep the fridge plugged in. No, I got stuff to image.
No, the fridge is
cold outside. You don't need a fridge. You can put everything in the fridge outside on your back patio.
That's right.
Exactly.
I just went to the cardiologist so I could run my snowblower.
There you go. Be safe
I'm not
out there,
worried about
Tom.
my beer staying cold. It'll be out on the back deck.
Yeah, sitting outside.
Oh man, you guys are
solid.
killing me. Well, have a great weekend, everybody. Stay safe, and as always, keep imaging, keep educating, and clear skies. And we will see you guys on Wednesday. Take care, everybody.
Yeah,
Take care.
Take care, guys.